Escaping the Western world is something I would advise every freedom and sanity loving man and woman to do. On this channel, on my site, and in my book, I try to help as many people as possible with attaining this goal by explaining how you can get a location independent income so you can earn money wherever you go, and by talking about potential countries where you can move to. To many people who are even vaguely contemplating a move away from the West, the choice of where to go is probably one of the most limiting factors because there are so many great options. To date, I've done research into many dozens of countries, a few of which you can check out in other videos, and the others are to follow. Many other people, however, avoid moving away from the West because they think there aren't any good options at all. Every country sucks except mine. And why would I want to leave the US or Canada or Europe? It's the greatest country in the world. All the others are worse options. Things like that. Well, which one is it? Are there plenty of great options to move to? Or does every other country suck? Both are correct, and we'll now look at these two stances. Before we get into it, if you like this kind of content and want to see more of it for free, consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel. It really helps. Okay, on with the video. There are plenty of great options. The world consists of roughly 200 countries, city-states, and other small entities that can be considered a separate unit. Every single nation has some unique features that make it stand out from the pack, and which can make it a desirable option to move to. Even North Korea has some redeeming features for some people, although I'm struggling to name a few. I guess if you're morbidly obese, their national diet of rocks and things you find in the forests will get you shedding pounds in no time. As another example, if you're struggling to make ends meet in your expensive, overtaxed, inflation-infested Western nation, countries in Southeast Asia, such as the Philippines and Vietnam, will appeal to you because their cost of living is so low. If budget isn't an issue, and one of your main criteria is hot women and a party lifestyle, perhaps Dubai is more to your liking. If you cannot speak any other language than English, consider a country where it is widely spoken. If you're into women with a penis, give Thailand a go. If you like the thrill of always being on edge and not knowing you'll live to see another day, perhaps El Salvador is up your alley. My point is, regardless of what you're after, there will be a country for you. There are definitely plenty of great options, true. However, every country sucks. Unfortunately, the pessimists who say that every country except theirs sucks, so leaving isn't an option, are also correct. Half correct, actually. Every country sucks, including your own. There are no truly awesome countries in the world. Every single country has glaring and often detrimental aspects to it that make it less than ideal. Yes, every country has unique characteristics which can make it a great option for you, but it also has certain factors which make it suck. This is guaranteed. There are no perfect countries. In my moving to guides, I always list some of the major advantages a country has, as well as some of the glaring disadvantages. Let's take Thailand as an example. With strong advantages such as a low cost of living, warm weather, easy sex, and beautiful nature, you'd think it's a paradise. However, the disadvantages of its high humidity, frustrating visa process, low average English proficiency, and a potentially unstable government could be major red flags for you. There are some really significant advantages to be found in this country, and if you value those more than you are bothered about the disadvantages, Thailand is a great place to move to for you. If the disadvantages, however, prove too much of a hindrance, you are free to look elsewhere. So what should you do here? You have to accept that there are no great countries to move to. Every single country is great at some things and sucks at most others. Upon researching the available options, you will find that there are aspects of certain places in the world which are right up your alley. Beautiful weather, sub $1,000 a month cost of living, hot and easy women, legal cannabis, legal prostitution, a rising economy, no taxes on your international income, affordable healthcare, and so on. But you will likewise find that for every great factor about a country, there is at least one horrible thing. Elevated crime, although probably not as high as in many places of the US, poor infrastructure, low English proficiency, slow internet, a very religious and superstitious population, no freedom of press, you name it. This is something you will have to accept. There is no utopia. All you can do is think clearly about what you want in your life. What is important to you? Which are your parameters for a happy life? What is absolutely crucial for you? For me personally, these are things like warm weather, low cost of living, beautiful beaches, women who are open to foreigners, and so on. For you, they might be completely different. Once you've set your parameters, simply apply those to the countries which catch your eye and see which of those is the least bad. Find which country within your parameters sucks the least. and you found a place to move to. Because I can assure you, most of the countries I've discussed here on this channel and on my site are, or at the very least soon will be, a far better option than staying in the collapsing Western world. That's all I've got for now. I'm curious to hear about your thoughts. Is there any particular country you do think is perfect? Share it in the comments below. Thank you all so much for watching and see you in the next video.